What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I have a lot I want to share with you in terms of Scream 5 or Scream 2022, whatever you want to call it. Technically an official title has yet to be confirmed, but it's probably just going to be called Scream. That's one thing that we know so far, but there's been so many casting things going on, synopsis changes, rumors, and things like that I want to dive in to right here, right now. And the first thing I want to address is something that's going around right now. It's currently trending in terms of Scream. Is Stu Macher, Matthew Lillard, rumored to be alive, perhaps coming back. We've talked about it before, but now things have gotten juicy, as Neve Campbell was confirmed yesterday, and all the news surrounding Scream in 2022 being talked about yesterday. Stu Macher, Matthew Lillard himself, tweeted about this exact thing. He said, I mean, it was just a TV, right? You'd think he'd survive. Hashtag Stu. And then on top of all of that, you have the Scream official Twitter accounts quoting Stu on multiple occasions so far. I mean,
are you kidding me?
I'm just saying, it was just rumors. It still is just rumors that perhaps Stu could still be alive. But the fact that now Matthew Lillard has gotten talking about it and is now tweeting about it during one of the biggest news days surrounding the movie, I don't know. Is it too much to just be a coincidence? Is Stu still alive? It is technically very possible. It was planned originally for Scream 3. I think pulling it now, all the way in Scream 5, after there's been no mention of him in Scream 2, 3, or 4, I think it's really bold, but is it possible? Sure. And I think with the directors, which of course we do know are Matt Bettinelli Olpin and Tyler Gillette from Radio Silence, who directed Ready or Not, knowing that they're the directors, I think anything's possible and that they could probably handle it pretty well. Not to mention that Kevin Williamson, of course, is on board as an executive producer. Kind of makes you think a lot of these things are very much possible. But let's go into the synopsis that we know so far for Scream 5. A woman returns to her hometown when an unknown assailant commits a heinous crime and she attempts to find the culprit. Honestly, that could pretty much be the synopsis for like any of the Scream movies, and is very broad, and we've known that since the very beginning, so nothing too exciting there. On top of course, these rumors and the synopsis and their confirmed directors, we also know that the OG cast is coming back, all three of them, that being David Arquette as Dewey, Courtney Cox as Gale, and of course Neve Campbell confirmed yesterday coming back to reprise her role as Sidney Prescott. But we do have another cast member returning from the Scream franchise, that of course being Marley Shelton from Scream 4, returning to reprise her role as Deputy Hicks. While Deputy Hicks may have driven me a little bit of nuts in Scream 4, I think there's a lot you can do with that character, and I hope they really run with that in terms of Scream 5. It'll be nice to have another quote-unquote legacy character return for this movie rather than just the original trio, which is why the talks of Kirby continue to happen, although it does appear that Hayden Panettiere will not be coming back for Scream 5. I know everyone, either you're like, yay, bring back Kirby, or you're like, dude, she died. But we never saw her take her last breath, so people like me would love to see Kirby come back, as I think she's the best new character that we got out of Scream 4. But it looks like that ultimately will not be happening. We also have a lot of new cast members coming in for Scream 5 that will be fresh bait for Ghostface himself, including Kyle Gallner, who you may know from the remake of Nightmare on Elm Street, as well as American Sniper, for those that enjoy that movie out there. Kyle Gallner, I want to mention this, that I did say in our Dreamcast for a Scream reboot recently on our podcast, Make Every Death Count, which you should check out, I did mention that Kyle Gallner would be a great Billy Loomis. So the fact that they ended up casting him just a few weeks later, I like to think that I was involved in that decision. I think I should get a consulting credit. I'm kidding, but still, that would be great. I think that's pretty cool that I said Kyle Gallner would be great, and then they end up casting Kyle Gallner. Of course, now everyone's very suspicious and thinks he might end up being the killer. I think he's a red herring. Too obvious of a killer for me. He's basically Billy Loomis, let's be honest. Now, to go through these a little bit quicker in terms of new cast members, you have Jasmine Brown joining the cast, who is part of ABC's hit show For the People. She should be a great add-on as well. Dylan Minnette just joined the cast yesterday. You, of course, probably recognize him from 13 Reasons Why. Definitely an interesting choice. A little bit of a red herring. Always felt like that dude could be a bad dude, so I'm Scream 5. I'm I'm already picking him. I think he's the killer. Mikey Madison also joined the cast. She's relatively new in terms of past projects in film, but she did sneak her way into Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and anyone that was part of that movie gets a pat on the back from me, so she should be great. Jack Quaid as well. You may know him as Marvel in the Hunger Games movies. No complaints there. Jenna Ortega is also part of the cast now. You may recognize her from Insidious Chapter 2, or if you really want to check out some of her most recent work, you can go watch The Babysitter Killer Queen as she stars on that. You're welcome, Netflix. Available now. Came out yesterday. And then, last but not least, for now, you have newcomer Melissa Barrera, which this could be an introductory credit. She's done a whole bunch of Spanish work, and it's be interesting to see what she brings to the table. All around, the cast for this movie, it's growing, it's big, and it's good. Okay, you got the OG cast, and you got a whole bunch of newcomers as fresh bait for Ghostface, and more importantly, you got a whole lot of suspects, and that makes for an exciting whodunit movie. Don't want to have an obvious killer with this one. Want to actually be able to go in and hopefully be surprised, like I think most of us, all of us, were the first time we watched the original Scream. That's what I'm looking forward to here. And I'm excited to see what they do with it. The rumors surrounding Matthew Lillard returning continue. I'm curious where they go with that. I'll be sure to keep you updated. But that is everything we know about Scream 2022 so far, at least the big things. There's a lot of little details in there, including your writing credits and things like that. But so far, Scream looks good. It is coming to theaters, at least reportedly, for now, January 14th of 2022. Still not happy about a January release date, but that doesn't mean it's going to be a bad movie. I have hope. You got great directors, a great cast, great writers, and some solid executive producers on board as well. Scream looks like it might be a solid movie. But hey, let me know all your thoughts on all of this in the comments below. I'm really excited to hear what you think. This video has been brought to you by Raze Energy. Go get a free sample pack by following the link in the description below. And on any future orders, since you're probably going to love that sample pack, use code SLASH at checkout for 15% off your entire order. Check it out. Best energy drink out there, in my opinion. But that is going to wrap this video. If you enjoyed, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. And of course, as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.